Oh shit, it's real. We are recording on the YouTube, so, oh, we gotta fix that. Hold on. Sorry guys, I'm like in the sun here. All right. Shut the beast down. In case you guys didn't know.
How much? Somebody tell me how much a fifth wheel, brand new fifth wheel costs.
More than I have. Let's turn them down. Let's turn them down. Fucking mosquito. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I fucking hate mosquitoes, dude. Look at this thing. I need to wipe down my window anyway. Dog get their little wet noses on there and put spots on my mirror, on my window. Okay, what's happening, guys? Update. You guys are probably wondering, where the hell have you been, Chris? Well, I went home for a few days, and then, you know, I've been out here a few days. It's hard to do a video every day, you know. I got other stuff to do. I'm not a YouTuber. First, I'm a driver, then YouTuber. So, we left out of the house. We went home for a couple of days. We did not get to stay home very long because we gotta make some money this month because there's some upcoming stuff. That's a little up in the air right now, but once I know more about it and if it's going to happen or not, definitely gonna fill you guys in. We did good on our diet at home. We were eating good, but it was like we ate more, so we actually gained 3 pounds. So I was a little bummed out about that. So now we got to lose what, like 8 pounds to get back on track by Friday, the next weigh-in, right? So anyway, we're doing what we got to do. A little exercising, you know, a little less intake, a little more output type of deal. And so we're on our way to Dallas. We came out of the house, went to Ohio. We went from Ohio down to Kentucky, Cincinnati basically, Hereborn. And now we're going to Dallas, and then we're gonna go from Dallas back to the house. And then I'm gonna try to do it all over. But yeah, in case you guys didn't know, I'm a Pittsburgh fan. That's right, it's game day, baby. Go Steelers. As long as you guys stand for the anthem, we'll be cool. That's a whole nother topic, right? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna touch politics on this channel. It's not worth it. Everybody's views are different. I love everybody. You know, I'm like the most, like, whatever YouTuber out here, right? Like, I don't care what you're doing as long as you're happy and it ain't hurting me. If fucking beating me up makes you happy, then we'll have a problem. But other than that, I really don't care, right? So we're over here in Little Rock. We just saw Mr. Tim with Life is Good. If you don't know who he is, he's a trucker. His friggin' truck looks amazing in person. It looks really good in the videos. It looks amazing in person, right? So if you don't know, or you don't watch his videos, check him out. Life is Good. And watch some of his videos. After watching some of those, I mean, I always wanted one of these, but seeing what kind of success and how good a luck he was having out of this, that X15, that 389 he got, I went to the same place, and that's where I bought this truck. So working out good so far. Other than we did have a check engine light come on, and I thought it was from that service that they did in Colby. Sorry, just fix your thing now. And it wasn't. It's an EGR valve erratic thing. So they didn't clear it, and it went off a couple hours later. So I figure I'm not gonna worry about too much. I will get it back home. This thing's about to fall. I'll get it back home and get it checked out, whatever. So that's what's going on, man. We've just been working a lot, and you know, oh, I know what I can throw in here. First, let me give a public service announcement. Guys, the entrances to these truck stops, the doors, the handles, the windows, they're fucking nasty. Like, seriously, I'm thinking about getting a glove just to get in and out of the truck stop. I don't think they wash the doors ever. You know, I don't know, maybe it's just me, and I'm just noticing the last couple of days it's just been really bad. Like, I'll just be walking up to go into the truck stop, and you can just see all the grease and the fingerprints and the fucking I mean, on the metal, not on the window, but like on the metal handle. You can see all that shit because there's so much on there. It's like, oh. So be careful, guys. Wash your hands. Purell hand sanitizer. Keep it up here. You cannot put that shit on enough. All these fucking germs out here, right? Ain't about getting sick. Not out here on the road. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be home. So I'm gonna throw this out here for you guys. Do not let this deter you from coming to Landstar. Okay, guys? They are strict on their logs. They are. And that's just what you sign up for when you sign on to a company. If you sign on to a company, it's their whatever DOT you're running, they're responsible. They're the ones that are going to get audited. You know, they're responsible for the safety of their business, right? And that translates into they're responsible for you being safe out here on this road. And they got to do shit and be, you know, strict. You know, that's why we have a good CSA. That's why we always get bypass with the pre-pass and shit. You know, so personal conveyance. I did a video last month. I told you guys you get 2 hours, right? In a 24-hour period, you get 2 hours of personal conveyance. Well, this thing will stay on personal conveyance for 100 million hours if you wanted to. And I forget to switch it off. I either forget to switch it on, and then it pings me for driving, and then I'm like, fuck my clock. Excuse my language. I've done that a few times. Or I forget to switch it off, and then I get a whole bunch of, I go over my personal conveyance. Well, last month they called me and said, hey, dude, you went over your 2 hours. If you do it again, we're going to suspend it for 6 months. You're not going to get it back. And I was like, no, please don't do that. That was my try at some accents. Were they not great? They weren't great, were they? Well, there goes my acting career. Shit. So, anyway, they warned me about it, and they told me what would happen if I went over again. Well, when I offloaded up there in Loveland, Colorado at the Walmart, I don't know if any of you have ever been there off of Crossroads and I-25. If you have, you know the struggle, right? It's got 2 phones. It's coming up. Selecting the perfect parking spot. A sharp Kenworth W9 glider. If it was me. He needs a... Yo, give me a shout out, Mr. Tim. Anyway, we went over again. We were there for 5-6 hours. They killed our clock. We PC'd it from there to the house. Well, I was excited. I was home. I was ready to get out of this truck, you know. And we forgot to switch it to off duty. So a whole like 40 hours went by, almost 2 days. And I remembered, oh shit, middle of the night. I was like, man, I'm on personal conveyance. So I went out here and I switched it to off duty. Well, my gut told me I should call them and let them know what happened. I was like, hey, it's whatever. It's off duty now. We'll see what happens. Well, what happened was they called me 2 days later when I got back out on the road, and they were like, hey, you know, we need to talk about your logs. I'm like, yeah, this happened. I said, but I wasn't driving. You can see I only drove for an hour and 15 minutes, and then I was actually stopped for the rest of the time. The truck was parked at the house. They go, yeah, but, you know, we told you if you went over your 2 hours again that we were going to suspend it. So now it's suspended until March 13th, I think. March 13th or the 16th. No more PC for me. So right now there's a bunch of you that are saying that's fucking bullshit, fuck you Landstar, blah blah blah. And on one hand, okay, I see it, it's bullshit. Yeah, did I break the law? No, I was being legit. I didn't drive over my 2 hours. You know, I think I should get to keep it. Yeah, I do. On the other hand, they told me, Chris, don't mess up again or you're gonna get the hand. And I messed up again. It's like your mom says, you know, hey, if you don't clean your room and I get back here, I'm fucking you up on the regular, right? And then you don't clean your room, she comes back, you get a smacking, right? Maybe my childhood was a little rougher. Anyway, you know how it is. You do something you're told not to do, and you do it anyway, there's consequences. So the consequence for me not being due diligent about my logs has cost me my personal conveyance for the next 6 months. Now, that being said, I was talking to her and I let her know, hey, if I'm at a shipper and a receiver and I run out of hours, they kill my clock, what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna have a log violation. You know, I'm gonna call you guys, right? And you guys gonna let me go? She said, yeah. Well, so I could still go into a shipper or a receiver. If they kill my clock, I call logs, I let them know, hey, I have to PC it out of here or you're gonna have a log violation on your hands before I leave. And then they'll lift it, or they'll put it on PC for me, and then I can drive to my safe haven and park it up and be done. But there's what it is, man. You know, if there's been one thing that I just have really had a hard time doing over here is keeping track of that personal conveyance, man, because Landstar is sticklers when it comes to their logs. You know, they're really strict about everything. You know, they want the best of the best type of deal. You know, they want you to be perfect. Everybody wants to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. I haven't had any other problems with them other than this. In fact, the only time I've ever even gotten phone calls from them, and for any reason, has been in regards to this Qualcomm. So, that being said, don't let it scare you guys, you know. It is what it is. Every company has their rules, and when you sign on, you have to obey them, right? I knew what the rules were when I signed up. I'm not pissed at them for suspending it. It is what it is. I will do a better job at keeping track of them. So, our 30-minute break is up, guys. We are going to get out of Little Rock before it gets crazy over here on a Sunday and get our butts to Dallas so that we can get this cargo freight off. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I appreciate y'all watching as always. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. If you see other YouTubers out there, give them a holler. And as if always, if you see me out there, I don't care if you see me sitting in a truck or walking around or whatever, come up, say hi. You know, too many drivers out here walking around like they're having a bad day all the time, man. I'm like, smile. It's trucking. It's gonna be fine. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next vid.